Dear men, learn to affirm your wives and girlfriends. If you don't, her colleagues, friends, business partners will do it for you. And it's subtle, because the woman falls in love with what she hears. And when another man keeps doing that, it's not for long, she falls. Tega of Big Brother Naija is a perfect example. Other men also know when a woman is not being fed. When I mean fed, I mean you need your husband or you need your spouse to constantly feed you every day with words. How beautiful you look, how you're the perfect thing that has ever happened to him. When women hear those things, it helps them blossom. Men, are you listening? If you listen to that interview, she asked the guys in the house, what if my marriage is a scam? A woman who is fully affirmed will carry her marriage.
When Big Brother came, I was like, okay, this is going to fly. And then my mom talked to me, I shouldn't do this. So I now spoke to him, I said, this is what I want to do. First off, you know me. You know who you got married to, right? Yeah, I'm crazy, but I'm decent, right? And also, aside being crazy, I get sense. If you expect me to go to that house and come back without doing something, then we are both not normal.
Without doing something, what do you mean by
when
doing
something? When I mean
something
like...
catching feelings?
No, not catching feelings. Okay. Like maybe say something like, cause wahala.
Okay.
You know.
Something that will make you stand out.
You know, definitely. So I now told him, I said, this is me, right? I'm going into the house. I'm going to play my game. I'm going to play the games in the house. I may kiss. I may cuddle. But I'm not going to have sex.
You told your husband this?
I told him straight up. Like I said, I'm very outspoken. If it doesn't favor me, I'll tell you, this thing doesn't favor me. Straight up. And I told him, I said, I'm not going to have sex. Not because of you, but because of the respect I have for God and the fear I have for God. And of course, the institution, we are still legally married, right? So I'm not going to do it. But every other thing, just know it's a game. It is a game. That's why people go in as villains and come out as saints. You're trying to compare their lives. They're not the same people. It's a game, it's a show, you know. And maybe the mistake I made was going into the house as married. Because me, I know myself. Definitely. So, yeah, life started. We went into the game. And I told him, I said, whatever you see, please do not say anything. Be behind. Navigate the balls to your business. You have a business growing, right? Navigate that balls to your business. Don't project yourself. Project the business instead.
Right. That's what you said to him.
That's what I said to him.
Right. For himself.
For himself.
Right. So you knew that boss was coming.
I knew
so she's going to use. He should use it.
He should use it for himself. Navigate it to your business. You have a business page. Let the boss go there. You know, we talked about it. They are asking you. They are looking for you. Where is this girl's husband? They are looking for you. Navigate it to your business. Let them come and see what you're doing.
Okay.
Instead of coming out to talk, don't say anything. You know, don't just let them not know you physically. Let them just have it in their head that, okay, she's married. You know, and then the normal me and knowing who he is, you know, I had people in place to like, okay, make sure you guys keep this guy in check. Because I know say go cast. So I literally shot myself in the foot. I knew something was going to happen, but I just thought, okay, maybe I can trust you. You know, maybe I can trust you. And then first week, I heard he was already almost granting interviews. Sponge was calling him, Vanga was calling him.
You heard it when you came out?
When I came out. And then that week when The Truth or Dare, where Saga, it went viral, the Saga went to my... I'm like...
Went to your...
Yeah, that he sucked my boobs. And I was like, okay. He didn't. Because the position I stood in a way that the cameras won't even see me. Whatever I was doing, the housemates did not even know what's going on.
Okay.
You know, I won't let that, definitely. You know.
So what was going on? Why did people have that thought?
Because I did this and I opened, and then when they asked, he didn't do it. I was like, he did it. You know, that was us talking. He did it. Please leave him alone.
Why did you do that?
Because I'm always like the anchor of the game, and I always force you to do what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
You know, so when it was my turn, they were like, you have to do it because you're always supposed to. So when they now said he didn't do it, I said he did it.
Okay.
Just leave him alone. He did
Just so
it.
that you could pass the game.
Yes, so I could just go through the game.
So did your husband do an interview after that? Is that what you're saying?
He said something. He made a statement. He said that that's his wife, that she's just playing the game and all that. And the plan was, do not talk. Don't say anything.
Now, a woman who is fully affirmed will carry her marriage on her head. Men, stop saying that it is not necessary for you to affirm your wives. Or stop behaving like Igbo men who will say inside their head, doesn't she know I love her? Doesn't she know I love her? I buy her things. Say it. Say it. We want to hear it. We want to hear it. Let me tell you, women function by what they hear. Just like in the case of a flower. When you're dating, you're always affirming that woman. But in marriage, you close your mouth and you no longer tell her the things that make her blossom. Now, the case of a flower. When you stop watering a flower, what happens? It keeps dying. It keeps dying. And when you go back after a few days or few months or few years, you find out that the stem or the flower is being bent, meaning that it's not being watered. That is how the woman functions. Have you affirmed her for giving you those beautiful kids? Have you affirmed her for going into the labor room? Going into the labor room is a matter of life and death. It only takes God to see a woman through that journey. Have you affirmed her for that food she made this evening? Have you affirmed her for taking care of the house? Even though there is help, they still need direction and guidance. Have you affirmed her for a lot of things that she does, even without you knowing? The prayers she prays for you so that you can succeed as a man. Have you affirmed her for everything? See, women function properly when they are being affirmed. Don't allow the devil come into your home because you decided not to use your mouth wisely, or you decided to close your mouth. There is something my pastor normally says: a closed mouth is a closed destiny. Don't fall into that trap that the enemy is already setting for you. Dear married men, learn to affirm your wives, and you will see your marriage will start going to the permanent site. You see, I didn't say go, I said start going to the permanent site. It's not if you say today, you will not say tomorrow. Learn to say it every day. And may the Lord bless you as you heed to those words. Thank you for watching. I love you. Bye.